It's the best time of the year, playoff season. Time for tight games, big hits, and dump and chase hockey. Well, sort of. This year, we at Along the Ice have noticed a big shift in teams foregoing the dump and chase while trying to keep possession when crossing the blue. For the teams who have been able to do this, they were able to win their first round series. For those who couldn't, they either lost or I'm seriously worried about them in round 2. Stick around while we detail how your playoff team fared at winning the blue line battle. It's official. The dump and chase is slowly dying out, and it's now happening even in the playoffs. On our Instagram and TikTok pages, we posted about this concept late in the regular season, and we got plenty of comments telling us to wait for the playoffs and how this wouldn't work against good playoff teams. Well, here we are with round 1 complete, and we've already seen a ton of success in winning the blue line with possession. No better place to start than with the Avs, who played against the best regular season defense in the Winnipeg Jets. Now, of course, with odd man breaks, no one is going to dump it in. But even when there was no advantage, the Avs were trying to create on the rush. Take this play from Middlestat, who had a huge round 1. It's essentially a 2-3 here, but instead of just giving a possession away, he does something beautiful. He leverages Parise and then uses an off-the-puck stop. Jamming on the brakes with the puck many times creates separation, but without it, it generates an even bigger gap because many times your defender will have his back turned towards you. And that's exactly what happens here. The Jets all flood back and a ton of separation is created for Manson to come down Broadway. Here's another example with the Avs top line. Watch how Mac purposely skates towards Rantanen's guy in Appleton. Appleton, knowing that he's supposed to make contact with star players whenever he can, engages with Nate. This buys that extra second for Rantanen to find Taves entering the zone. Some may call this a pick. We just call it attacking an engaged defender. Even Ehlers from the Jets leveraged the same tactic, attacking a forward who had another man. It's just human instincts here for Kovalenko to try to defend, but when he does, he bumps into Colton and a huge lane opens up for Toffoli. Another tactic teams have at their disposal is overloading a side. Watch the Islanders do this to create a mini 2-on-1. This forces Carolina's defender to play more passive. Not really a rush goal here, but they never lose possession and score before Carolina's tight man-on-man D is fully implemented. Speaking of Carolina, while the Canes are a great cycling team, many times they fail to generate on the rush in creative ways. They'll take advantage of the classic pull-up and cross the blue line if it's given to them easily, but in most cases they'll play the dump and chase game to death. This tends to be their demise as they often run out of offense deeper into the postseason. Now let's head back out west. We noticed the Kings catching pucks when you think they're just deflected in deep. In years past, you'd expect Grundstrom just to ramp this stretch pass up his stick, but instead he takes the hit to keep possession and the Kings get a chance. Even on this play from Arvidsson, he easily could have tipped this in deep, but he catches it and goes backhand sauce to the middle. Many of these tactics don't even require a ton of speed, just a willingness not to throw the puck away. The Oilers, however, used a method that does require speed, the possession chip. This is where you chip the puck to a teammate or yourself with the goal of picking it up before the goal line. If done successfully, no possession is lost and usually an odd man break develops. This even worked against the Kings 1-3-1. They double barreled to one side, outmanning the Kings trap. Another way the Oilers manipulated the trap was using the fake dump in. Watch Bouchard get Kempe to turn his hips and lose his gap on McDavid by insinuating that he was going to rim it around. Another great scoring chance by not just chucking it in deep. And I'm not just saying the typical dump and chase is going away completely, but it shouldn't be seen as the autoplay anymore. McElrath is exactly the guy you'd picture just to blindly dump this in. But watch him first try to find something in the middle, realize nothing is there, and then whip the puck hard around so Shesty can't stop it. D up and down the lineup can make plays with the puck, and even the simple plays should be done thoughtfully. Hell, even the short-handed Rangers challenge the status quo and constantly look to attack in even man rushes. It's this attack mentality that the Caps simply couldn't keep up with. Now, one might think that when games get tight, this is when players need to make the safe play and just get the puck in deep. If so, Wyatt Johnston should just chip and chase here, being a 1-on-2 in overtime, right? Before we answer that, please go ahead and support the channel by subscribing to Along the Ice. It means a lot to me and my brothers and will help us in producing more deep hockey analysis for you guys. Thanks. So in OT, in the playoffs, time for meat and potatoes, right? No. Wyatt Johnston recognizes poor gap control by the D and makes a smart yet safe play to the outside. He then scores on Thompson, exposing him in the RDH. And how about the Bruins and Leafs in Game 6? The Leafs have a 1-goal lead late, and Nyes has an easy chance just to punch it in deep and get a change. Instead, he ends up making a play to spring Willie, who ends up depositing 5-hole along the ice. Then in the Game 7 overtime, Lindholm opts for an indirect pass off the end boards to free up Pasta. He could have rimmed it around the boards or even lofted it into Pasta's corner, but neither would have resulted in a goal. You could call this a dump and chase, but I'd call it a set play off the end boards a la the Sindine twins. Now situationally, there will always be a time and a place to thoughtfully dump it in and go to work on the forecheck. Take this empty net scenario for instance. The Oilers have all 5 guys back, and with 6 guys on the ice, it makes sense to get in on the forecheck. But unless a team is trapping or you absolutely need a change, blindly giving possession away is a losing recipe in the regular season and in the playoffs. With that said, there's one team who I think could truly play dump and chase hockey, and that's the Cats. Their lineup is built for it with guys like Tkachuk, Verhaeghe, Bennett, Cousins, and so on. But even they need to find ways on the rush to finish the job this year. Comment your team and if you think they're dump and chasing too much in today's game. Also, this was our round 1 trend, so if you'd like us to do another YouTube after round 2, please follow us and like this video.